then please go to the FTV, then we'll start. Hello, good afternoon, everybody. Once again, I am Sernan, and I am here with you today, or this afternoon rather, for another TV broadcasting individual activity. This time, our students that will be performing rather are the students coming from grade 10 Mapitagan. Okay, so I'm going to play all of the videos that they have submitted to me last week for us to be able to identify their strengths and weaknesses in terms of TV broadcasting. I hope everyone enjoys or will enjoy the nabasa ko agad so yung comment mo. I hope everyone will enjoy this live stream and for us. And if you also have, for those who are not my students, you can also give us some suggestions or recommendations on how we are going or how we can improve our TV broadcasting. So for the information of everybody, especially those parents and those subscribers who are watching right now, this is only an activity of the grade 10 Matyaga or Mapitagan, sorry, rather class. And more improvements will be done in the coming activity. So don't worry, ha. This is actually the very first edited activity in TV broadcasting. We had already the StreamYard that was live using the StreamYard, and it was different. But this time there is a little bit of editing, a little bit of doing something in the video, and it was so impressive so far. Then you can see it actually. So let's get it started. Once again, I am Sernan and welcome to FTV channel. Shout out. Pwede kayo mag-shout out, ha? Pwede kayo mag-shout out. So I'm going to start presenting the... Natawa ako dito sa first comment na nabasa ko. Duterte. Okay, 100 na agad dyan. All right, so only 25 are present in the Dan, nando ka na, Dan? Nanonood ka na, Nak? Okay, sige. Okay, so where are the rest? So I'm expecting over 40 viewers since you are over 40. I know some of the parents are also watching right now, especially just like earlier during the Masipag presentation. There were also some parents who are watching with their children. And I want to say thank you to them for supporting, especially that this kind of activity is kind of different from what they used to do. This is journalism, and this is the world of media, not social media. So where are the others? There is only 31. Maybe you can send. Can somebody send the link in the YouTube in our GC, everybody, or can somebody send the link now? Because some are, I think, finding it hard to find the link for this YouTube live videos. Okay. So in few minutes, we will start, or I will start playing the videos that you have submitted. So shout out po kay Miranda Ramirez at Kobe, according to John Mark Bukaling. Sino yung tinatawag ng Pogi? Ako ba yun? Alright, so there are 30. Bakit 30? We will not start unless all the students are here. We will not start. Please send the link to our ayan. So everybody, please stay tuned na dito. The link was already posted in our GC. So I want everybody to be in this live broadcast. We are currently using the StreamYard live here at FTV channel. Once again, I am Sernan, and I am with me, the students of grade 10 Mapitagan. So here we go. We are going to start. Magandang hapon, Pilipinas. Sa muli, narito tayo ngayon sa FTV channel, ang YouTube channel ng Governor Fer Memorial National High School. At ngayon ay magkakaroon tayo ng panibagong presentasyon ng mga TV broadcast outputs mula sa mga estudyante ng grade 10 Mapitagan. I'm going to share the videos. Okay, let us start. Una nating makakasama ang ating kasamang correspondent na si John Mark Bukaling. So saktong-sakto, John Mark, nagpapa-shoutout ka. Teka lang, medyo bumagal. Internet, I have to... Bumagal na naman ang internet. Teka lang ha. Hold on. At medyo bumagal ang internet. Chase, pag-shutdown ng laptop. Shutdown na. Okay, ganito rin yung nangyari kanina. Medyo bumagal na naman yung internet connection natin. Teka. Ayan, so pagpasensyahan na natin ha, iba talaga pag live, especially if there are technicalities in the connection, so there could have some problem, but definitely we'll be able to fix this just like what we had earlier. There was a little bit of internet connectivity issues, but I was able to solve it. Ayan. For the StreamYard kasi, I think there is a problem with let us try to play some videos first here. For the YouTube kasi, there is no problem whenever I play some videos. I think the one that is having the problem is the video that you have submitted because maraming nakapasok. Okay? Next ko muna siguro to. Oh yeah, there you go. So it's starting to, it is starting to play. Okay, here we go. Let's start. Chrome tab. Okay, so unahin natin si Miss Julie Pearl Alburo.
The increasing update of teenage pregnancy in the Philippines. I'm Julie Pearl Alburo, and this is News Update. Pregnancy in the Philippines. I'm Julie Pearl Alburo, and this is News Update.
May sound ba? May sound? Julie Pearl? Mahina.
An official from the Population Commission for Public said Thursday. Of the 62,000 minors who gave birth in the country in 2018, 2,200 girls were below 15 years old. PubCom Executive Directors Undersecretary Juan Antonio Perez said during the budget hearing in the Senate. It's the one figure that has been increasing. Perez told senators, despite the enactment of the reproductive health law, we have seen an increase of teenagers giving birth in the country, he said. Many of the pregnancies between 10 and 17 years old, their partners are older than them, so there is an element of power play and exploitation here, he said. Children who become mother at a young age may end up living in poverty. As workers who do not have college degrees usually earn only a quarter of what they can get if they have diplomas, the PubCom official said. Senate Majority Leader Juan Antonio urged children across the law that raise the age of statutory age in the Philippines to 16 years old. Children aged 12 and below are the only ones covered under the current laws. The 2016 National Baseline Study on Violence Against Children, or NBS-VAC, found that 1 in every 5 minors experience sexual violence, the Senate Majority Leader said. By raising the age to 16 years, I hope that we could put a dent to the number of children victimized, he said. Proteksyon natin ito para sa kabataang Pilipino, he said. Earlier this week, the Senate tackled a measure that seeks to address teenage pregnancy in the Philippines. Senate President Vicente Soto III asked another senator to revisit the proposal, saying a better implementation of existing laws may be needed instead of continuous policies against adolescent pregnancies. And this is all for now. This is your music
So Music Studio.
Thank you so much, Julie Pearl Alburom. Our next presenter, our news correspondent, we have Artus Ashley Carmela. Ashlu? Ashlu? Ashley?
Good day, everyone. This is Ashley Carmela Genti Artus, and you are watching CNN Report Daily Newscast. New COVID-19 variant from UK detected in PH. The new coronavirus variant first detected in the United Kingdom, and which is believed to be more contagious, is now in the Philippines, the DOH reported on Wednesday. The DOH, together with the Philippine Genome Center, confirmed that the B117 SARS-CoV-2 variant, also known as the UK variant, has been detected after samples from a Filipino who returned home from the United Arab Emirates on January 7 yielded positive genome sequencing results. The said patient is a male resident of Quezon City who departed for Dubai on December 27, 2020 for business purposes and arrived in the Philippines last January 7, 2021 via Emirates flight number EK332, the departed said. In a meeting with President Rodrigo Duterte and other government officials aired Wednesday night, Health Secretary Francisco Duque III also revealed that the patient is a 29-year-old real estate agent from Barangay Kamuning. He was tested for COVID-19 and was quarantined in a hotel upon arrival. The DOH said after testing positive for the virus a day after, he was referred to an isolation facility in Quezon City.
The same mode of transmission. It is said to be more transmissible.
While his samples were sent to PGC for the whole genome sequencing, he also underwent X-ray and was found to have pneumonia. The DOH said the patient was with his girlfriend during the trip, but she tested negative for COVID-19 upon arrival. She is currently under strict quarantine and monitoring. Returning Filipinos had no exposure to a confirmed case prior to their departure to Dubai nor had any travel activities outside Quezon City, the DOH said. According to Duque, the patient attended a business meeting in Dubai with another individual on December 30. He and his girlfriend also reported visited malls, groceries, and tourist sites while there. Contact tracing immediately done by authorities and initially identified contacts are now under strict home quarantine. None of them are currently exhibiting symptoms, according to the DOH. Meanwhile, the other passengers who were with the patient during the flight are also being located. Those aboard Emirates flight number 18332 are advised by the DOH to get in touch with their barangay health emergency response team. As an added precautionary measure, the QC government said the patients immediately Household contacts have also been brought to an isolation facility where they were tested. Earlier, Health spokesperson Maria Rosario Vergere said the DOH is also monitoring global developments on three other reported on COVID-19 variants, including the ones found in South Africa and Sabah, and another supposedly detected in Nigeria. The Philippines suspended all flights from the United Kingdom beginning December 24, a ban that later included 31 other countries and territories. Following reports of the new COVID-19 variants, the country has recorded 492,700 cases, which include 9,699 deaths and 458,523 recoveries. Again, this is Asha Carmela Genti Artus reporting from CNN Report.
Thank you so much, Ashley Artus, for that news update. Makakasama natin ngayon ang ating susunod na tagapag-ulat. Yan ay walang iba kundi si Aisel Kate Basit. Aisel, para sa TV Patrol.
May probable cause para kasuhan ng murder ang 7 na pulis sa pagkamatay ng 4 na sundalo sa Sulu. May nakitang probable cause ng Department of Justice para kasuhan ng 4 na counts ng murder at pagtatanim ng ebidensya ang 7 na pulis na sangkot sa pagpatay sa 4 na sundalo sa Hulo. Ayon sa panel ng mga prosecutor ng DOJ, may bahid na treachery o pagtatraidor ang pagpatay dahil hindi armado ang mga biktima. Sinaniman paan nila ng baril ang isa sa mga sundalong napatay. Nauna nang sinibak sa serbisyo ang mga sangkot na pulis. Ibinasura naman ng DOJ ang reklamong neglect of duty laban sa superior na mga pulis. Pinag-utos na ni Justice Secretary Minardo Guevara na agad ilabas ang resolusyon ng panel para agad ring maaresto ang mga pulis. Matatanda ang pinagbabaril at napatay ng mga pulis ang mga sundalo noong nakaraang Hunyo sa Hulo, Sulu. Tinutugis noon ng mga biktima ang 2 babaeng suicide bomber na kalaunay umatake at nagpasabog sa Hulo. Aisel Kate Basit, nag-uulat.
Yes, maraming salamat Aisel Kate Basit para sa iyong balita. Makakasama natin ngayon mula pa sa lungsod ng Dasmariñas City ang ating news correspondent na si Krishna Bayot. Krishna, ano ang ating latest update dyan?
As January 17, 2021, Sunday. Good morning, this is Krishna M. Bayot and you are watching BSS News Daily Newscast. The Department of Health on Saturday pleaded with multitude who descended at Catholic Church municipality for the annual feast of Black Nazarene to go into self-quarantine and close watch for any symptoms of COVID-19 to prevent super spreader event. Officials canceled the January 9 transaction on Precision, which draws of hundreds of thousands of perfect devotees who followed the image of centuries-old statue of Jesus Christ carrying cross on float being pulled by a rope for the more than 20 hours through central Manila's major streets from Rizal Park to Quiapo Church. In a statement of DOH, those who took part in the annual vanity of Black Nazarene to minimize interactions, especially with vulnerable members of household, and to conduct active self-monitoring for any talks. In lieu of procession, church authorities scheduled 15 masses starting before dawn on Saturday, but with only 400 people allowed inside the church each time. Thousands outside followed the night that were shown live on 12 large television screens around the church. By noon on Saturday, at least 400,000 devotees had been to the church in its vicinity since Friday night, according to the Manila Police Chief Lay Francisco. And again, thank you for watching. This is Krishna Empire with BSS News and Updates for the latest daily news.
Thank you so much, Krishna Bayot, for the latest updates. Now, our news correspondent, our FTB correspondent, Kathleen May Bonde has something for us. Kathleen.
Good day, Philippines, and good day, world. My name is Kathleen May Esponde, giving you the most hottest sports news around the globe. The Gilas Pilipinas national team is set to begin training for the upcoming window of the FIBA Asia Cup qualifiers with the first batch of players entering the bubble at the Spar Sports Academy in Calambala, Binakon, Sunday. Continuing the plan ng Samahang Basketball ng Pilipinas or SBP to feature a younger crop of talents in preparation for the country's hosting of the FIBA Basketball World Cup in 2028. Several players who saw actions in the last window were asked to rejoin the training pool. Among the early birds at the Inspire Sports Academy were Isaac Go, Calvin Oftana, and Ken Margarino, who arrived Sunday morning together with the strength and conditioning coach Andre Tolentino. Again, my name is Stephanie May Esponde, giving you the most hottest sports news around the globe.
Thank you, Kathleen. Parang Miss Universe lang. Okay, salamat, Kathleen, for your news update. Okay, very good. Next reporter, we have John Mark Legaspi Bukaling. John Mark.
Magandang umaga sa inyong lahat. Ako si General Bukaling, ang inyong tigabalita. Huli sa umano'y pangbubugaw sa anak, dalawa pang minor de edad. Arestado ang isang ina sa Dasmariñas, Cavite dahil sa umano'y pangbubugaw sa kanyang anak at dalawa pang minor de edad. Itinasa ng National Bureau of Investigation, Philippine National Police at Department of Social Welfare and Development ang operasyon matapos makipag-ugnayan sa kanila ang Federal Bureau of Investigation ng Amerika. Naaresto kasi ng FBI ang isang Amerikano na bumili umano ng pornographic materials mula sa suspect. Ayon sa report ng FBI, umabot sa $2,000 o halos 100,000 peso ang binayad sa suspect. Inaalam pa ng NBI kung may iba pa bang kasabwat ang suspect, lalo't nabatid na bumiyahin din ang Amerikano dito sa Pilipinas. Ayon kay Janet Francisco, NBI Anti-Human Trafficking Division Chief, hindi dahilan ng pandemya o paghihirap para gumawa ng mga illegal na aktibidad. Nasa pangangalaga na ng DSWD ang mga naligtas na biktima. Kakasuhan naman ng child pornography ang suspect.
Thank you, John Mark Bukaling, for the breaking news. Now we have another correspondent, news correspondent from General Trias City, Akisha Ashley Brutas. Akisha.
As of January 16, 2021, 4 p.m., the Philippines records the highest number of new COVID-19 cases in 4 weeks with 2,058, raising a total number of 498,691. The death toll is now at 9,884, with 8 more fatalities, while 406 more survived, bringing in the total number of recoveries to 460,133. Cagayan Vice Governor tests positive for COVID-19. Cagayan Vice Governor Melvin Vargas Jr. announced on Saturday that he has tested positive for COVID-19. Prior to testing, Vargas participated in several public events. In a Facebook post, he said he has a mild case of COVID-19 and is asymptomatic. It was not mentioned in the post, however, when it was tested on. A separate Facebook post on Friday showed that Vargas still attended the relief distributions for senior citizens and solo parents in the Barangay Linao Norte, East and West in Tuguegarao City. He said in a post that he was with 3rd District Board member Perla Tumaliwan during the relief drive. The official also had a speaking engagement with the head of the province's Tricycle Operators and Drivers Association TORA at his office to address their concerns on Thursday. On Tuesday, he attended the Liga ng mga Barangay in Payat Town. He urged the people he came in contact with to coordinate with the Provincial Health Office for antigen testing. Vargas also announced the lockdown of the Vice Governor's office and the Sangguniang Palalawigan's office for disinfection. He emphasized the importance of practicing minimum health protocols as the pandemic persists.
Check our website and social media accounts for more updates.
China, magbibigay ng 500,000 dose ng COVID-19 vaccine sa Pilipinas. Magbibigay ang China ng donasyong 500,000 dose ng bakuna
Sorry.
COVID-19 sa Pilipinas. Ito ang kinumpirma ng Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi nang makapagpulong siya kay Pangulong Duterte noong Sabado. Pagtupad umano ito sa ipinangako ng Chinese President Xi Jinping. Pero hindi nabanggit kung ano ang binigay na brand ng bakuna mula China. Ayon kay Ivy Banson Abalos, Executive Director ng Office of Strategic Communication and Research ng Department of Foreign Affairs, ang donor ang magpapasya kung saan kumpanya magmumula ang bakuna. Si Vaccine Circle Lito Galvez din daw ang makakaalam ng detalye at timetable pagdating sa ipinangakong bakuna. Ayon sa Chinese state media na Xinhua, tiniyak ni Minister Wang na patuloy na tutulong ang China sa Pilipinas na labanan ng virus bilang mabuting manong kaibigan. Nauna nang sinabi ni Chinese Ambassador to the Philippines, Wang Xilian, na maaaring dumating sa Pilipinas sa susunod na buwan ang mga bakunang gawa ng Sinovac. Samantala, sa ulat ng Xinhua, tiniyak ni Wang kay Pangulong Duterte na suportado ng China ang Pilipinas pagdating sa pangangalaga ng soberanya, ang karapatan at interes ng bansa. Nagbabalita, Chelsea May de la Torre.
Maraming salamat, Chelsea, sa iyong balita. Makakasama naman natin ngayon ang ating susunod na tagapagbalita. Walang iba kundi si Crisel Canceran siguro. Ayan, tama. Si Crisel Canceran. Crisel.
Magandang araw. Medical expert sumagot na dapat bang maging choosy sa bakuna. Umano ng sarasang reaksyon ng pahayag ni Presidential Spokesman Harry Roque noong Lunes kung saan sinabi nitong hindi na dapat maging pilitan ng Pinoy sa ganda COVID-19 vaccine na ituturo sa kanila. Bawal ang choosy, sabi ng palasyo. Una ng netizens, pera ng taong bayan na gagastusin at kalusugan nilang nakataya kaya may karapatan kung silang maging choosy sa bakuna. Pati ang ilang health experts may kanya-kanyang opinion ukol sa issue. Para kay Dr. Margariti, Vice President ng Philippine College of Physicians, bilang doktor, unang titignan nila ay kung may scientific evidence itutulong sa bakuna. Hindi umano pwede kung ano na lang ang sabihin ay tatanggapin na. Ibig sabihin, donasyon man o bibili ng gobyerno, kailangang aprobado ang bakuna ng Food and Drug Administration or FDA. Pag-iiyak niya, basta't may basbas ng FDA, ay siguradong nasuri na ito ng mabuti. Sabi naman ng infectious disease expert na si Dr. Rodgin Solante, walang opsyong mamili ang Pinoy dahil gobyerno ang magbibigay ng bakuna at tak naman anyang ligtas at epektibo ito. Si Dr. Lulo Bravo naman, Executive Director ng Philippine Foundation for Vaccination, muling iginigiit na dapat magtiwala at maniwala sa kung ano ang sasabihin ng mga eksperto o ng FDA. Nagkaisa naman ang tatlong doktor sa paniwalang hindi ikokompromiso ng mga eksperto ang mga Pilipino pagdating sa usapin sa bakuna. Ito si Crisel Canceran nag-uulat.
Maraming salamat, Crisel Canceran, sa iyong balita. Ngayon ay tawagin natin ang ating susunod na news correspondent, Makakasama natin si Giancarlo Dacutanan. Giancarlo, ano ang latest
DJ
update natin dyan?
Scenes.
Magandang umaga. Ako po si Giancarlo Dacutanan para sa DJC News. Pangkalahatang naging payapa at maayos na naging pagdaraos sa pista ng itim na Nazareno sa kabila na walang naganap na aktwal na traslasyon o prosesyon noong Sabado, 9 ng Enero sa Maynila. Aminado si Manila Police District Director Brigadier General Lidio Francisco na may kahirapang pasunurin ng ilang devoto sa ilang lugar na dinagsa ng mga nagnais makapasok sa Minor Basilica sa kabila ng dami ng mga pulis, augmentation forces mula sa National Capital Region Police Office at first multipliers na nangasiwa sa control points. Nabatid na kahit maayos ang pila ng mga devoto, may ilang side streets pa ang ginawang lusutan ng ilang devoto para mas makabilis na makalapit sa Quiapo Church. Ayon kay Francisco, umaga pa lang makatapos ang 3 misa ay nasa tinatayang 400,000 deboto na ang nagtungo sa Quiapo, kung saan 300,000 ang nagmula sa pila sa Quezon Boulevard at 100,000 sa Pasay. Nilinaw ni Francisco na come and go ang mga deboto, kaya't hindi ito base sa crowd estimate dahil sa bawat pagtatapos ng misa ay umaalis na sa Quiapo ang mga tao at panibagong batch na naman ang nakakapasok sa control points na naghihintay naman para makapasok sa mismong simbahan sa pagdalo ng misa na nagpatupad lang ng 30% kapasidad o 400 katao. Maayos din anya ang daloy ng trapiko at walang naging heavy traffic na naengkwentro sa kabila ng mga pagsasarado ng mga kalyeng nakapalibot sa area ng Quiapo dahil sa ikinatupad ng mga rerouting. Muli, ako po si Giancarlo Dacutanan para sa DJC News. Magandang umaga.
Maraming salamat sa iyo, Giancarlo Dacutanan para sa iyong sariwang balita. Sa ngayon ay makakasama naman natin para sa isang live coverage ang ating kasamang FTV documentaries or newscaster na si Dan Daniel Cortez. Dan?
Kalibo Aklan, ilang oras bago ang Pilgrim's Mass ng Santo Niño Kalibo Ati-Atihan Festival, nagpalabas ng Executive Order si Kalibo Mayor Emerson Lechica nitong Sabado para sa maagang curfew ng 3 purok sa C. Lacerna Street, Poblacion, Kalibo. Isinailalim sa maagang curfew ang purok 2, 3 at 4 ng C. Lacerna Street dahil sa dumaraming kaso ng COVID-19 sa nasabing mga lugar. Dahil dito, simula Enero 16 hanggang Enero 30, bawal muna lumabas ng kanilang mga bayang residente simula 7 ng gabi hanggang 5 a.m. kinabukas. May liquor ban din simula Enero 16 hanggang Enero 30 sa parehong lugar. Plano sana ng lokal na pamahalaan na i-lockdown ang naturang mga purok, pero sa huli ay napagdesisyonan na i-adjust na lamang ang curfew. Sa ibang lugar sa buong Kalibo, ang curfew ay nanatiling simula alas 9 ng gabi hanggang alas 5 ng umaga ng susunod na araw. Dahil din sa COVID-19 pandemic, naging virtual na lamang ang selebrasyon ng Kalibo Santo Niño Ati-Atihan Festival. Ito ay maliban sa Pilgrim's Mass na isinagawa sa St. John the Baptist Kalibo Cathedral. Base sa tala ng Kalibo Municipal Health Office nitong Enero 15, ay nakapagtala ang Kalibo ng kabuuang 287 na kaso ng COVID-19. Umabot sa 12 ang namatay at 34 ang aktibong kaso habang iba ay naka-recover na. Kalahati o 17 sa mga kasong ito ay galing sa poblasyon. Kalibo na siyang sentro ng pagdiriwang Ati-Atihan Festival. Ako, si Dan Daniel Cortez, nagbabalita.
Salamat salamat Dan para sa iyong pagbabalita. Makakasama naman natin ngayon mula pa sa lungsod ng General Trias City ang ating news correspondent na si Lawrence Katapang. Lawrence! Maraming salamat Lawrence Katapang sa iyong ulat. Ngayon, our news correspondent is with us, Miss Crizel, sorry, ano pa yun? Karaan. Miss Karaan.
Today is January 15, 2021, Friday. Last January 14, President Rodrigo Duterte voiced out his concern over the detection of new COVID-19 variant from the United Kingdom in the country. May bagong monster na naman and I pray to God really na sana hindi ito more dangerous, more toxic than the original COVID. The President said during the weekly interagency task force for the management of emerging infectious disease meeting on Wednesday night. Duterte appealed to government authorities to find the people who had contact with the patient detected with the B117 SARS-CoV-2 variant to control the spread of the new variant in the country. It's important to find out who are the people they talk to when they arrive here. That's very important, whoever they are, so they will be traced and found to be examined for their own good, he said. Health Secretary Francisco Duque III told the president during the meeting the victim is a 29-year-old real estate agent from the Barangay Kamuning, Quezon City. The Department of Health or DOH and the Philippines Genome Center confirmed on Wednesday night the man who returned home from Dubai last 7 yielded positive genome sequencing result of the UK COVID-19 variant. He was tested for COVID-19 and was quarantined in a hotel upon arrival, the DOH said. After testing positive for the virus a day after, he was referred to an isolation facility in Quezon City, while his samples were sent to PGC for whole genome sequencing. He also underwent an X-ray examination and was found to have pneumonia. The DOH added the patient was with his girlfriend during the trip, but she tested negative for COVID-19 upon arrival. She is currently under strict quarantine and monitoring. Contact tracing was immediately done by authorities and initially identified contacts and are now under strict home quarantine where none of them are exhibiting symptoms. Those aboard Emirates flight number EK332 are advised by the DOH to get in touch with their barangay health emergency response team. Again, this is Kelly Garaan for News Report.
Thank you, Kelly Karaan, for your news update. For more news update, we have our correspondent, Mark John Bel Cubol. Mark John.
Duterte, hindi na pinabalak na maunang magpapakuna kontra COVID-19. Hindi na umano pinabalak ni Pangulong Rodrigo Duterte na maunang magpaturok ng bakuna kontra COVID-19 sa oras na dumating ito sa bansa. Ayon kay Duterte, prioridad pa rin na mabigyan ng bakuna ang mga frontliners at ibang manggagawa. Magpapahuli na lang ani si Duterte kasilid ng mga pulis at sundalo. Duterte, hindi na binabalak na maunang priority sa vaccine na ayon naman kay Presidential Spokesperson Harry Roque, itong Huwebes, hindi imposible na mauna si Duterte sa bakuna para lamang magbigay kumpiyansa sa publiko sa pagbabakuna laban sa COVID-19. Taliwas ito sa naunang pahayag ni Duterte na pwede siyang mauna sa mga magpapabakuna para hindi matapos ng mga pa. Ludwell Cubol.
Maraming salamat, Mark John Bel Cubol, para sa iyong sariwang-sariwang balita. Ang ating susunod na news correspondent ay walang iba kundi si... Ayan, mali yung napindot ko. Okay, ang ating susunod na news correspondent ay walang iba kundi si Leah Shane Lagidaw. Leah.
Good day, everyone. This is Tia Lagidao, and you're watching LBS News. SB19 is Lazada Philippines' newest ambassador. Mark your calendars. A music video featuring Cedric, Stella, Josh, Justin, Ken, and Mia is coming out on January 20.
It's set to come out on January 20. SB 19 debuted in 2018 and first got mainstream success in 2019 with the release of Go Up. They've since become among the most popular musical acts in the country and on social media. They topped Twitter Philippines in 2020 and have been mainstay in the Billboard Top Social 50 charts. They released their debut album Get in the Zone in July 2020.
That's it for today. Again, this is Tia Lagitaw for LPS News.
Thank you so much, Leah Lagidao, for your latest Korean pop, latest updates. That's for the showbiz. For more news, we have our FTV correspondent, John Irvin Gigante. John Irvin.
Magbibigay ang China ng dalasyang 500,000 dose ng bakuna kontra COVID-19 sa Pilipinas. Ito ay kinumpirma ni Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi sa pagpupulong nila ng Pangulong Duterte nitong Sabado. Patungkol umano ito sa pangako ni Chinese President Xi Jinping. Pero hindi nabanggit kung anong binigay ng brand na bakuna mula China. Ayon kay Ivy Banson Avalos, Executive Director ng Office of Strategic Communication and Research sa Department of Foreign Affairs, ang donor ay magpapasya kung anong brand ibibigay nito.
Thank you so much, Irvin. Nakat ang line ng ating correspondent na si John Irvin Gigante. Maaaring nagkaroon ng connection problem sa kanya. Kailangan paliwanagin natin at medyo mainit ang Okay. Nagbabalik ang ating FTV News Patrol. Makakasama natin ang ating news correspondent na si Zoe Estelier for his latest updates.
One
Zoe.
vision, one nation, insurgency and diversity. Good day, Philippines. I'm Joseph Vasilier, and this is 1PH. The Philippines has procured a total of 17 million doses of United Kingdom-based AstraZeneca's COVID-19 vaccine through tripartite agreements involving the private sector and the local government units.
Today is the beginning of a new chapter.
Filipinos should not miss out on this goal.
This includes the 2 million doses purchased by over 30 companies and donated to the government in November 2020. For the second batch, about 300 companies and 39 LGUs from across the country pitched in for the purchase of around 14 million doses, officials said during a ceremonial signing on Thursday.
Because it is an EUA, it is only for use for containing the pandemic. We cannot commercialize the procurement of the vaccine. Kung titingnan niyo po sa lahat ng bansa, globally, no company will sell directly to the different companies. Mahirap po, magugulo po tayo. Kaya gusto po na meron pong talagang from the national figure, na isa lang ang tatawagan at isa po ang magkocontrol ng mga vaccine.
Are arrangements like this a sticky issue? Presidential Advisor for Entrepreneurship Joey Concepcion doesn't think so. The kind of setup makes the handling of the vaccine convenient for the business sector.
Arrival to execution of the vaccines, we leave that up to, of course, AstraZeneca, because this is their vaccines, and of course the national government.
Next week, we will inspect all available cold chain repository. That's why we are now coordinating with the consortium so that we will make sure that all the vaccines, whether 2 to 8, -20 or -70, will be taken care of. We cannot afford wastage.
Vaccine purchases by businesses and cities are so far dominated by AstraZeneca, but Malacanang's first choice for its mass vaccination program are Chinese-made vaccines, saying this can be delivered earliest. Once again, this is Joseph Vasilier, and for my final word, journalism can never be silent. A press without freedom is a lie. Be in the know, 1PH.
Thank you so much, our FTV news correspondent Joseph Zoe Estelier. Hello, shout out to Mom Kat who is currently watching right now. Thank you so much, Mom Kat, for the information that you shared with us, especially the TV broadcasting PowerPoint presentation. We use that. So shout out to Mom Kat. And our next FTV correspondent, we have ayan, si Gerald Stephen Lakdang. Gerald?
Para sa ating sports balita, Lakers wagi sa New Orleans Pelicans. Naiuwi ng Los Angeles Lakers ang kanilang isang panalo kontra sa New Orleans Pelicans sa score na 112-95. Pinangunahan ni LeBron James ang kanyang kupunan na umiscore ng 25 points, 10 rebounds at 8 assists upang tambakan ang Pelicans. Nagdagdag naman si Anthony Davis ng 21 points, 5 rebounds at 3 assists upang makuha ng Los Angeles Lakers ang kanilang pinakamagandang simula sa history ng kanilang prangkisa sa NBA. Sa ibang sports balita naman, Efren Bata Reyes pinaubulaan ang bali-balitang patay na ito. Buhay at sumasargo pa sa billiard board ang dating world champion na si Efren Bata Reyes pagkatapos kumalat ang fake news na pumanaw na ito. Mismo ang kampo pa ni Efren Bata Reyes ang naglabas ng video na kung saan makikita dito na ito ay malakas pa't naglalaro ng billiard sa Pampanga. Para sa ating sports balita, Gerald Stephen Silakdang nagbabalita.
Maraming salamat, Gerald Lakdang, para sa iyong latest sports news. At ngayon ay makakasama natin ang ating news correspondent na si Alexa Gamuza. Alexa. Princess, nanonood ka sa amin?
Live mula sa ALG News, ito ang Tatak Balita. Magandang gabi, Luzon, Visayas at Mindanao. Nangyari na nga ang pinangangambahan ng lahat na makapasok sa Pilipinas ang kaso ng SARS-CoV number 2 variant mula sa United Kingdom. Isang Pilipino ang bumiyay sa Dubai ang tinamaan ng sakit at naka-isolate na ngayon. Bagamat nakakahawa ang sakit na SARS-CoV-2, tiniyak ng Malacanang na hindi ito makakakalat sa ating bansa. Nakita daw ang bagong variant ng COVID-19 sa 29 years old na lalaki na taga-Kamuning, Quezon City. Noong nasa Pilipinas daw ang lalaki ay hindi ito lumalabas ng bahay, kasama ang kanyang girlfriend at magulang nito. Pero noong December 27, 2020, bumiyahe pa Dubai ang lalaki at dito siya nagkaroon ng SARS-CoV-2. Again, this is Alexa Gamuza reporting.
And that is our breaking news from our news correspondent, Alexa Gamuza. Thank you, Alexa. For our next news presenter, we have Vincent Garcia. Vincent?
Cagayan River, minomonitor nga ng mga otoridad at mga residente ang biglang pagtaas ng level ng tubig sa Cagayan River sa Cagayan de Oro Sabado ng gabi. Ang ibang residente naganda na sa paglikas, lalo ng mga naninirahan malapit sa ilog. Nag-monitor din ang lokal na government unit magiging ibang ahensya ng gobyerno. Nakaranas ng moderate to heavy rain sa Cagayan de Oro at bukod nun nitong mga nakalipas na araw at nagkataong high tide din. Mula sa headwaters ng Bukidnon ang pinagmulan ng tubig sa Cagayan River. Nakaranas na ng matinding pagbaha ang Cagayan de Oro sa panahon ng Bagyong Yolanda at Bagyong Sento.
Maraming salamat sa iyo, Enteng, para sa iyong sariwang balita. Ngayon ay makakasama natin ang ating news correspondent naman mula pa sa lungsod ng General Trias City. Walang iba kundi si Ralph Gabriel Lejano. Ralph!
Nagpaalala
Naniniwala si Tourism Secretary Bernadette Cuya sa mga hotel na nagsisilbing quarantine facility na hindi maaaring tumanggap ang mga ito ng staycation guest.
Ayon kay Puyat, maaaring pasara mga hotel na parehong magsisilbing quarantine facility at pang-staycation. Kanya ring sinabi sa isang press briefing na nagbigay na sila ng warnings at kung kanilang gagawin pa ulit, ipapasara na nila ang hotel. Ito lang ang mga sumusunod na hotel na maaaring tumanggap ng staycation ayon kay Puyat. Maaari naman daw mag-apply ibang 4 o 5-star hotel na lisensya para makapag-operate bilang staycation hotel, sabi ni Puyat. Noong mga huling buwan na nakaraang taon, pinayagan na ang staycation sa mga lugar na nasa ilalim ng General Community Quarantine o GCQ na layon ding mapalakas ang domestic tourism. Ralph Lejano, nagbabalita.
Maraming salamat, Ralph. Para sa ating iba pang balita, ang ating news correspondent na si Micaela Nagutom ay makakasama natin. Micaela.
Magandang hapon, kakapasok lamang po ng balita. Mga fiesta mga sa Tondo at Pandakan, mas kaunti sa gitna ng pandemya. Dahil sa COVID-19 pandemic, inanunsyo ng mga pari ng Santo Niño de Tondo at Santo Niño de Pandacan parishes sa Maynila na hindi na ganoon kadami ang misa ngayong weekend para hindi na rin pumunta ang mas maraming tao. Kailangan din nila ng oras ng disinfection pagkatapos ng misa, kaya hindi na rin oras-oras ang misa gaya dati. Ayon naman kay Father Estelito Villegas ng Tondo Church, dati 33 misa ang pinagdiriwang sa Sabado at Linggo tuwing fiesta, pero ngayong weekend, 11 misa na lang. 3 misa sa Sabado at 8 na misa sa Linggo. Nasa 300 lang din ang pwedeng pumasok sa loob ng simbahan, pero pwedeng tumayo sa labas ng simbahan at naglagay na ang simbahan ng halos 3,000 markers sa labas. Ayon naman kay Father Gilbert Kabigting ng Pandacan Church, dahil nasunog ang simbahan nila noong Hulyo, nagmimisa na lang sila sa isang temporary covered court kaya mas kaunti ang kapasidad nila ngayon. Nasa 150 lang ang pwede pumasok sa loob, mula 15 na misa noon hanggang 9 na misa na lamang ngayon. Maraming kalsada rin ang isasara ngayong linggo, partikular ang mga daan malapit simbahan ng Tondo at Pandacan. Kabilang na dito ang Nolasco Street, Zamora, Chacon, Morgaas, Santa Maria sa Tondo at sa Pandacan. Sarado rin ang bahagi ng Jesus Street, Palumpong, San Luis, Labores, Industria at Narciso Street. Micaela Nagutom, nagbabalita.
Maraming salamat sa iyo, Micaela Nagutom, para sa iyong fresh updates. Para sa karagdagan pang balita, makakasama naman natin ngayon ang ating FTV correspondent na si John Christian Glory Miranda. John Christian.
Biden unveils plan to speed U.S. COVID-19 vaccine rollout. U.S. President-elect Joe Biden on Friday said he will order increased production of syringes and other supplies to ramp up vaccination against COVID-19 and improve upon the Trump administration rollout that he has called a dismal failure. Under Biden's plan, federal disaster relief workers would set up thousands of vaccination centers where retired doctors would administer shots to teachers, grocery store workers, people over 65 years old, and the other groups who do not currently qualify. According to a document released by his legislation, Biden would invoke the Defense Production Act to increase production of equipment needed to distribute the vaccines, such as glass vials, needles, and syringes. He would also use the law to support vaccine refrigeration and storage. States that use their National Guard in the effort would be reimbursed by the federal government, the transition team said. With infection rates soaring, Biden has promised to do better than President Donald Trump to curb the virus and get 100 million vaccine shots into the arms of Americans during his first 100 days in office. Biden takes office on Wednesday. The coronavirus has killed more than 389,000 people in the United States and infected about 7% of the population. A top advisor said the death tally could reach 500,000 by February. Speaking on Friday afternoon near his home in Wellington, Delaware, Biden called for increasing vaccine distribution in lower income neighborhoods not currently well served by public health hospitals and pharmacies. Biden also plans a marketing campaign to encourage those skeptical of the vaccine to get inoculated. This is a time to set big goals and pursue them with courage and conviction because the death of the nation is literally at stake, Biden said. His transition team said he will recognize the vaccine distribution team currently called Operation Warp Speed and has asked former Food and Drug Administration Chief David Kessler to work with manufacturers to boost vaccine availability. Biden unveiled a $1.9 trillion stimulus plan on Thursday that includes $20 billion for vaccine distribution, as well as $50 billion for coronavirus testing, which experts and officials said should help speed the process up. The proposal faces an uphill battle in Congress. However, when Biden takes office, Democrats will control both the Senate and the House of Representatives, but by narrow margins. Some Republicans have balked at its cost, while liberals have pushed for more spending on direct payments to individuals.
This will be one of the most challenging operational efforts ever undertaken by our country. But you have my word. We will manage the hell out of this operation.
Thank you so much, JC Miranda, for your international news. Now we're back to our local news. We have news correspondent Joshua Mendoza. Joshua. Maraming salamat, Joshua Mendoza. Nagkakaroon tayo ng konting technicalities sa feed ni Joshua Mendoza, pero definitely ay babalikan natin siya. Maraming salamat, Joshua. Sa ngayon ay makakasama natin ang ating news correspondent mula pa sa lungsod ng General Trias City. Tawagin natin si Kobe Lituania. Kobe.
Magandang umaga. Ako si Kobe Lituanias mula sa Katotohanang Balita. Dalawang lalaki ang nagpumilit na maisalba ang isang motosiklo sa gitna ng rumaragasa at ng malaking tubig sa ilog sa Magpet, Cotabato. Sa video na kuha ni Christian Esqueta, makikita na hindi alintanang ng dalawang lalaki ang panganib habang abala sila sa pagsalba sa motosiklo na lubog na sa tubig. Ayon kay Esqueta, may mga nakaparadang motosiklo sa bahagi na karaniwang hindi naabot ng ilog pag tumataas. Nakaranas ng pagulan ng bayan ng Magpet noong Webes dahil sa localized thunderstorm. Para sa mga nagbabaga pang balita, tumutok lamang sa aming channel o kaya sundan ang mga websites na naka-flash sa inyong screen. Muli, ako si Kobe Lituanias, nagbabalik.
Maraming salamat, Kobe, sa iyong balita. Clean. Okay, makakasama naman natin ngayon ang ating isa pang news correspondent na si Alethea Feline Mendoza. Alethea.
Magandang umaga, Pilipinas. Magandang umaga, bayan. Nandito ako upang maghatid ng mga nagbabagang balita. Clearing operation sa Pasay City naging puwersahan. Nauwi sa Balyahan at Sigawan na naging clearing operation sa Metropolitan Manila Development Authority sa Pasay City nitong Biyernes. Nagtulakan at nagkasigawan ng mga tindera at mga tauhan ng MMDA Sidewalk Clearing Operation Group sa operasyon. Piska ng mga otoridad ang mga karito na ginawang karinderya na nakaharang sa kalsada pero ayaw umano itong ibigay ng mga vendor. Iusap ang mga vendor na bigyan pa sila ng panahon upang alisin ang kanilang mga tindahan ngunit hindi pumayag ang mga otoridad at pilit na kinuha ang kanilang mga gamit. Aminado ang lokal na pamahalaan na malaking hamon sa kanila ang pabalik-balik ng mga vendor sa kalsada. Malaki rin ang papel at pananagutan ng mga barangay officials na panatilihin ang pagiging maayos at malinis ng kanilang lugar. Lawag ng Department of the Interior and Local Government ang panahon ng mga LGU para maisagawa ang clearing operation. Ito si Althea Mendoza, nagbabalita.
Maraming salamat, Alethea, para sa iyong nagbabagang balita at para sa ating susunod na balita, makakasama natin ang ating FTV correspondent na si Ron Ayan Manyo. Ron, anong meron dyan, Ron?
Philippines and good morning Southeast Asia. My name is Ron Ayan Manyo and this is the news with no bias, no exemption, including nothing but truth. This is Southeast Asia Access. President Rodrigo Duterte and Chinese Foreign Minister and State Councilor Wang Yi met at Malacanang on Saturday, after Wang sat down with Department Foreign Affairs officials.
In a 3-minute video released by RTBM, Duterte and Wang could be seen shaking hands during the call before disinfecting as part of COVID-19 vaccine. It lasted for 40 minutes according to a statement released by the President's office. President Duterte allowed it to continue with high-level engagement within the Philippines and China, even in the ongoing global pandemic, and stressed the importance of both sides delivering on the promises of the comprehensive strategic cooperation.
The President also emphasized the importance of boosting public health cooperation. This includes the access to safe and effective vaccines to fast-track economic recovery of the two countries in the region.
Meanwhile, Wang stressed China's commitment under President Xi Jinping for closer relations with the country to sustain the positive trajectory of the valued and special bilateral relations. Wang arrived on Friday for a bilateral meeting with Locsin Saturday as the two governments signed a grant agreement on economic and technical cooperation worth 3.72 billion pesos, China's seventh grant to the country since 2016. This is the Poe's third visit to the Philippines.
DFA also announced China's intention to donate some 500,000 doses of COVID-19 vaccine as part of President Xi's commitment to Duterte. For more updates, just visit our website at www.southeastasiasaccess.ph.com. And that's it for today's news. And I am Ron Manyo, who will deliver realistic news for the Philippines and for the United Southeast Asia.
Maraming salamat sa iyo, Ron Ayan Manyo, for your latest updates. And now we have another news correspondent From General Trias City, we have Clarice Planes for a showbiz news. Clarice?
Magandang araw, Pilipinas! Ako si Clarice Planes at kayo ngayon ay nanonood ng 24 News. Lani, ipinakita ang kanyang ginagamit na hearing aid. Ipinakita ni Asia's Nightingale Lani sa lucha ang kanyang ginagamit na hearing aid.
Dahil kailangan na raw talaga niyang gumamit nito dahil sa hindi magsubili ng bacterial meningitis. Bukod sa hearing loss, nagkaroon din sila ng vestibular dysfunction na every galaw daw nila ng ulo ng husband niya ay may hilo silang nararamdaman. Pero mas grabe raw ang pagkabingi at pagkahilo ng asawa niyang si Nolly kaysa sa kanya ayon sa video upload ni Miss Lani sa kanyang Instagram account last Tuesday. Dasal ang mensahe ng kanyang friends and followers sa kanyang magkasunod na post. Nagkaroon ng mag-asawa ng bacterial meningitis last October kung saan sila parehong na-ICU.
Muli ako si Clarice Planes para sa Showbiz.
Maraming salamat, Clarice, para sa iyong showbiz update. Ngayon naman ay makakasama natin, I think, ang kanyang kapatid. Not so sure. Yes, ang kanyang kapatid para sa isa pang another latest showbiz update. Janelle Planes.
Maricruz Garcia sa pagsilang sa kanyang baby girl. Life truly is a miracle, a gift from God. Isinilang na ni Maricruz Garcia ang kanyang baby girl na si Adea Denise Garcia Cruz.
Sa kanyang Instagram, nag-post sa kapuso singer ng larawan ni Baby Adia Denise na ipinanganak 8:14 a.m. nitong Martes, Enero 12. Sa caption ni Marie Chris sa Instagram, overwhelming ang feeling ng unang marinig ang pag-iyak ng kanilang anak ni TJ Cruz. Labis naman ang pasasalamat ni Marie Chris sa bago regalo sa kanila ng kanyang asawa na si TJ Cruz ngayong bagong taon. Ibinahagi ni Marie Chris ang kanyang pagbubuntis Mayo noong nakaraang taon.
Lahatid ng balita para sa Showbiz News, Chanel Planes.
Maraming salamat, Janelle Planes, para sa iyong karagdagang latest showbiz update. Ngayon ay ang ating correspondent naman na sino nga ba to? Ang ating makakasama sa ngayon. Ayan, si RJ. RJ, anak, ano ang meron dyan?
Lockdown, Araneta Coliseum finally reopens for live music sa Award Show. Manila Araneta Coliseum is all set to open its doors again almost a year after it ceased the stage operation due to the pandemic. It marks its comeback with the star-studded 6th Wish 107.5 Music Award this Sunday, January 17. It is the first big push to mount a live award show on stage. According to Wish Music Awards, President Director Alvin Sanchez, who will focus on the themes of adaptability and creativity during this time. Sanchez cited the tremendous effort in producing the show and timely, strictly monitored personal arrival and delivery of equipment. Since Wednesday, Wish Music Awards production team has been unlocked in pre-production of the Coliseum. All of them underwent swab tests and other strict health protocols. Over 200 nominees and performers will descend on the Big Dome for Sunday's performance night to be hosted by Gretchen Ho and Christian Bautista. This is RJ Cientoria, 1PA.
Maraming salamat. Yung kapatid mo, anak. Oy, Princess, magklase ka daw. Okay, maraming salamat, RJ, para sa iyong update. Dumako na tayo sa ating susunod na mag-uulat. Konti na lang ito, guys. Magkakaroon na tayo ng, babalik tayo dun sa Google Meet. Walang laman ito, anak. Ay, si Ashley nga pala ay nag-send siya sa akin sa Facebook. Next, ating correspondent, Desame Rubio. Desame.
Nangyari na nga at narito na sa Pilipinas ang bagong variant ng COVID-19. Mismong si Health Secretary Duque III ang nag-report nito kay Pangulong Rodrigo Duterte kagabi. Nakita ang bagong variant sa isang 29 anyos na lalaki na taga-Kamuning sa Quezon City. Noong narito daw sa Pilipinas, ang lalaki ay hindi ito naglalabas kasama ang kanyang girlfriend na nasa bahay. Pero noong December 27, 2020, pumunta ang lalaki sa Dubai kasama ang kanyang kasintahan para sa isang business meeting. Nagpositibo ang lalaki sa RT-PCR test at ngayon ay naka-quarantine na. Nag-negatibo naman ang kanyang kasintahan at sumasailalim din sa 14 days quarantine sa Quezon City. Kahapon, sinabi na ng DOH Undersecretary Rosario Berhere na walang dapat baguhin sa mga protocol kapag nakita na ang bagong variant ng COVID sa Pilipinas. Dahil naman sa bagong variant ng COVID-19, mas matindi ngayon ang pangangailangan sa bakuna. Sa Talk to the Nation address si Pangulong Rodrigo Duterte kagabi, dinepensahan naman niya ang mga Chinese vaccine sa mga nagdududa sa bisa nito. Muli, ako po si Desame A. Rubio at iyan ang aking balita.
Maraming salamat Desame Rubio para sa iyong nagbabagang balita. Para sa ating susunod na TFTV News Correspondent, o kakasama naman natin ngayon ang ating correspondent na si Henison Matthew Satsatin. Henison.
Good morning, Philippines. This is Henderson Matthews from PH. SMCI's new infrastructure project after Skyway Stage 3. The San Miguel Corporation is setting up its sites of a new host of infrastructure project, including a 735 billion pesos of airport in Bulacan that will open in 2025 and new expressways. SMC President Ramon S. Ang gave a brief of its plan on the massive Skyway Stage 3 elevated toll running through Metro Manila was inaugurated on Thursday. Over 18 kilometers of long and issue that spans multiple administration, the Skyway Stage 3 will link North Luzon and South Luzon Expressway, significantly reducing the travel time for motorists within key parts of Metro Manila. With the full opening of all 7 lanes Skyway Stage 3 on Thursday, Ang said that the toll road can handle 200,000 vehicles per day or half the volume of EDSA, one of the Metro Manila's busiest highways. Again, this is Henderson Matthews, the team from 1USPH. For more updates, go to www.onewsph.com.
Thank you so much, Henderson, for your latest update. And more news coming from our FTV correspondent, Shan Saima Saklolo. Shan.
Opisina ng kumpanyang nagbebenta ng mga piyesa ng heavy equipments nasunog. Umaapoy pa ang ilang papeles at mga gamit sa opisinang ito sa barangay Bilingasa sa Quezon City nang abutan ng mga gwardya at pulis. Pasado 1:00 ng madaling araw. Ilang sandali pa, mas lalong umapal ang usok na nanggagaling sa isang kwarto. Gumamit na sila ng fire extinguisher pero hindi ito kinaya. Hanggang dumating na nga ang mga bumbero. Kwento ng isang security guard na sa gate sila ng compound nang may mag-report na parang susunog. Napatakbo na raw sila sa gusali.
So, nasa apo yan. Sinubukan namin pumasok, makapal na usok, hindi ka na makakapasok eh. Hanap kami ng fire extinguisher, sir.
Apektado ng sunog ang isang opisina sa ground floor ng kumpanyang nagbebenta ng piyesa ng mga heavy equipments. Buti na lang at hindi nadamay ang ikalawat ikatlong palapag ng gusali. Walang nasugatan sa insidente. Matapos ang isang oras, naapula pasado 2:00 na madaling araw ang sunog. Inaalam pa ng BFP ang sanhi ng apoy maging ang kabuuang halaga ng pinsala. Yan ang unang balita dito sa Quezon City. Shout out sa Clolo, kitang balita.
Maraming salamat, Chan, sa iyong balita. para sa ating susunod na balita. Makakasama naman natin ang ating news correspondent na si Danica Marie Sargilia. Danica.
Sumuko ang 13 miyembro ng Abu Sayyaf sa militar sa bayan ng Talipaw, Sulu, ngayong Sabado. Isa sa mga sumuko ay si Andres Aylin, 27 taong gulang, minsan ng kilalang bomber na si Mundi sa Wadyaan, ayon sa pahayag ng Joint Task Force Sulu sa Domingo. Si Sawadyaan ay tinuturong mastermind ng dalawang pagsabog sa Sulu noong Agosto 2020. Sumuko ang asawa ni Aylin na isa ring dating miyembro ng Abu Sayyaf noong nakaraang taon ayon sa GTFC. Dagdag dito, ang mga sumukong terorista ay dati nasa ilalim ng pamamahala ni Naradulan sa Hiro, Hatid sa Wadyaan Group at Itnapuran sa na kumikilos sa mga bayan ng Patipol, Talipaw, Maingong, Mindanao at iba pang lugar sa Sulu. Sinuko ng mga terorista ang 6 na baril kabilang ang 3 Garand rifle at M16 rifle, isang grenade launcher at isang M2 carbine. Isa sa ilalim ang dating miyembro ng Abu Sayyaf sa Returns Localized Social Interrogation Program ng Danica Marie Sargilia, nagbabalik.
Maraming salamat Danica sa iyong update. Makakasama naman natin ngayon ang ilan pa sa ating mga natitirang news correspondent. Ngayon, tawagin natin si Messiah Sardan.
Good afternoon. 3 dead, 24 injured after strong quake in Indonesia's Sulawesi. Jakarta, January 15. At least 3 people have died and 24 been injured after a 6.2 magnitude earthquake in Indonesia's Sulawesi Island. The country's disaster mitigation agency said in a statement on Friday. The center of the quake was 6 kilometers, 3.73 miles northeast of Majin at a depth of 10 kilometers. Thousands of residents fled their homes to seek safety after the quake, the statement said. The disaster mitigation agency said a hotel and the governor's office were severely damaged. Reporting, Ms. Yegasel, Lizardan.
Thank you so much, Mr. Sardan, para sa iyong balita. Ngayon ay tawagin natin ang ating susunod na news correspondent. Walang iba kundi si Dionela Valenzuela. Dionela.
Unang pista ng Santo Niño de Pandacan, pinaghahandaan sa kabila ng nasunog na simbahan. Naghahanda na ang mga residente at otoridad para sa kapistahan ng Santo Niño de Pandacan sa darating na linggo. Pero di tulad dati, ito ang unang pistang gaganapin sa Pandacan sa labas ng simbahan matapos na masunog ito noong Hulyo ng nakaraang taon. Nadamay din ang makasaysayang imahe ng Santo Niño sa naturang sunog. Dahil sa sunog, tanging belfry na lamang ng simbahan ang natira kaya naglagay ng tolda sa harap para doon idaos sa mga misa. Tanging mga misa lamang ang papayagan idaos sa kapistahan ng Santo Niño de Pandacan at maging sa Tondo dahil na rin sa banta ng COVID-19. Miyerkules ng umaga, nang maglinis ng kapaligiran ng simbahan ng Pandacan, ang Manila Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Office bilang paghahanda sa kapistahan ng Santo Niño. Hindi umano kabawasan sa pananampalataya ang kawalan ng simbahang matutunghayan ngayong kapistahan. Ipinaalala rin nila sa lahat ng ang minimum health protocols na ipinapatupad laban sa pagkalat ng COVID-19. Dionela Valenzuela, nag-uulat.
Maraming salamat sa iyo, Dionela Valenzuela, para sa mga nagbabagang balita. Ngayon ay makakasama natin ang ating susunod na correspondent naman. Ay, sorry. Iba yung napindot ko. Okay. Muli ang ating susunod na correspondent. Lang iba kundi ito. Hindi ko alam ang pangalan. Showbiz!
Isang pasyalan sa Manila ang sumisikat ng bagong bakasyonan ngayong New York dahil sa open area nito at mga magagandang tanong. Isa sa mga pinakanaminis natin ngayong lockdown ay ang pag-travel. Kaya nauuso ang mga lokasyon na tila hango sa mga tanawin ng ibang bansa. Pwede na ngayon magbakasyon around the world kahit hindi na lumalabas ng bansa. Sa recent episode ng GMA News and Capital News, youth-oriented show na In Real Life, dinalaw ng host na si Greg Garcia at episode guest na si Tyra Diaz ang Torres Farming Resort sa Maikalina. Ang lugar na ito ay may mga attractions na hango sa iba't ibang sikat na tourist spots sa buong mundo. Hindi na kailangan ng kayong plano para makapag-travel. Kwento ni Gary, hindi lang pang pamilya, pambarkada, hindi pang lovers pa. Kung miss nyo nang magbakasyon, pwedeng nyo nalibutin ang mundo ng naisalita. Ayon sa may-ari ng resort na si Eric Velosis, makikita rito ang iba't ibang klase ng atraksyon ng iba't ibang bansa. Kapag pumunta kayo dito sa tourist farm, hindi mo na kailangan ng visa o mag-eroplano o gumastos ng napakalang pagkita. Tunay na kamamangha ang mga iconic landmarks ng resort. Pwede mo nang makita ang Eiffel Tower ng Paris, Great Pyramids of Giza ng Egypt, Your Lion ng Singapore, at Statue of Liberty ng New York.
Maraming salamat Chelsea Pacheco. Mukhang nagkaroon tayo ng technical problem sa kanyang ulat. At para sa ating susunod na magbabalita, makakasama naman natin ang ating news correspondent na si wala rin pangalan.
Ina, huli sa umanay pambubugol sa anak at 2 pang menor de edad. Arestado ang isang ina sa Dasmariñas, Cavite dahil sa umanay pambubugol sa kanyang anak at 2 pang menor de edad. Ikinasa ng National Bureau of Investigation, Philippine National Police at Department of Social Welfare and Development ang operasyon matapos makipag-ugnayan sa kanila ang Federal Bureau of Investigation, FBI ng Amerika. Naaresto kasi ng FBI ang isang Amerikano na bumili umano ng pornographic materials mula sa suspect. Ayon sa report ng FBI, umabot sa $2,000 o halos 100,000 pesos ang ibinayad sa suspect. Inaalam pa ng NBI kung maiba pa ang kasabwat ng suspect. Lalo't nabatid na bumiyahe din ng Amerikano dito sa Pilipinas. Ayon kay Janet Francisco, NBI Anti-Human Trafficking Division Chief, hindi dahilan ng DSWD ang mga nailigtas na biktima at kakasuhan naman ng child pornography ng suspect.
Maraming salamat sa iyo, Queen Ramirez. At ngayon, para sa ating huling dalawang magbabalita, makakasama naman natin ang ating news correspondent na nasa YouTube. Ayan. Jen Ashley Saraga. Jen.
Magandang umaga, Pilipinas. Taliwas sa pahayag ng Presidential Spokesperson Harry Roque sa sinabi ni Senate Majority Leader Miguel Zubiri na dapat bigyan ng karapatan ng mga Pinoy na mamili kung anong pakunang nais na gamitin kontra sa COVID-19. Ang pahayag ay ginawa ng Senador matapos ang Roque sa pulong balitaan nitong Lunes na hindi dapat magbibihika ng mga Pinoy sa bakuna. Matapos
na hindi ka nagpaturok. At kapag ikaw ay merong prioridad, siyempre, mawawala ang prioridad mo. Sasama ka dun sa the rest of the time.
Senador na ang British Film AstraZeneca vaccine ay 500 lang ang halaga para sa 2 doses at 90% effective rate sa human trial.
Siyempre, mayroon po tayo mga masang Pilipino, hindi po nila kayang bayaran ito. Dapat pumasok yung gobyerno dyan at ito studies that I've read, the doctor that I just talked to from...
Ipakasibili ang Indonesia na nagbigay ng EU ay sa Sinovac, pinagamit lang ang gamot sa mga kababayan nilang edad 18 hanggang 50. Dahil sa lumitaw umano sa clinical trials na mababang sabi naman ni Secretary Francisco Duque III, malaya ang Pinoy na pumili kung anong brand ng COVID-19 vaccine ang nais nila basta ito ay ligtas at epektibo. Ako po si Jen Ashley Saraga.
Maraming salamat dyan, Ashley Saraga, para sa iyong latest update. At para sa ating huling magbabalita, makakasama natin mula pa sa Facebook Live ang ating news correspondent na si Ashley Artus.
Lahat ng araw gumaganda.
Ashley Robles.
Saan ka man magpunta, liwanag ang iyong dala. Nanginiter mo ako, ikaw ang sunshine ko.
Magandang umaga mga kababayan. Muli ako niyong tagapagbalita, Ashley B. Robles, naghahatid sa inyo ng bagong balita. Susi sa bakuna, ihuhuli sa pila. Hindi pipilitin ng gobyerno na magpaturok ang mga choosy o gustong mamili ng brand ng bakuna. Kahit pa sila ay kasama sa mga prioridad, pero mapupunta sila sa huling pila ayon sa Malacanang. Nilinaw ni Presidential Spokesperson Harry Roque ang nauna niyang pahayag na hindi maaaring mamili ng bakuna lalo pat ibibigay ito ng libre. Kaya nga po, kung ayaw ninyong magpaturok at gusto ninyong ibang brand, kung mayroon po kayong priority, mawawala ang prioridad ninyo. Pipila po kayo sa huling linya. Sinabi rin ni Roque na wala naman talagang mapagpipilian dahil unang darating ang bakuna mula sa China. So pagdating ng bakuna sa Pebrero hanggang Hunyo, wala po talagang pilian. Iyan kasi iisa lang po ang bakuna na magiging available. Yan nga po yung galing China. So pagdating po doon sa, uulitin ko po ha, sa Pebrero hanggang Hunyo, wala po talagang pagpipilian. Mga hindi ani ang magpapaturok dahil gusto ng ibang brand ng bakuna ay kailangan maghintay at pipila kasama ang iba pang Pilipino. Hindi ani ang pinipilit sa sino man ang Sinovac na mula sa China para sa mga ayaw magpabakuna. Punto ni Roque na anumang uri ng bakuna kapag nabigyan ng emergency authorization, use ng Food and Drug Administration ay ligtas ito at epektibo.
Sa paan ng galiwa, saan ka man magpunta, liwanag ang iyong dala. Nanginiter mo ako, ikaw ang sunshine ko.
Okay. Alright, maraming salamat sa inyong lahat sa inyong pagtutok sa ating FTV News coverage. Sa muli, ako si Ginoong Hernani Buelya, ang inyong nakasama sa ngayong hapon. Okay, students, babalik tayo ngayon sa ating Google Meet para sa ating final instruction and also for the critiquing. Sorry, palakpakan natin ang ating mga nag-present. Bye-bye.